Surrender. When we are preparing for some exam and we give up before the exams are conducted, we will surely fail. Similarly, in life, if we surrender to the obstacles coming in between our goal, we won't be able to achieve the goal. Not to surrender to obstacle depends upon individual strength. We surrender to the obstacle when we are weak. If we are strong, we fight with the obstacle and come up as winners. Surrender is an act of fear. We declare ourselves losers without even fighting the battle. Common man surrenders easily to the things, and that is the main reason a common man is unable to rise above a normal level. Not to surrender is to fight. If you have to turn your dreams into reality, then you don't have to give up. You have to fight till your dreams are fulfilled. Because if you choose to give up your dreams, then you cannot become a successful man. There are many cases where you may have to surrender. If you are walking on a street and five robbers surround you and show a dagger, then in order to save your life, you have to surrender. Else, you may be killed. To save your marriage, many times you have to surrender to your wife. Maybe she is not right. In office, to save job, you have to surrender to your boss. If you do not surrender to the will of your boss, you may lose your job. Now, one side we say one should never surrender, and the other side we say we may have to surrender. Which is the correct path? The path of surrender or the path of not surrender? As discussed earlier, if we choose to surrender to our dreams, we will never be able to turn our dreams into reality. Now, if we do not surrender to boss, then we may lose the job. The deciding factor has to be taken care by wisdom. Whether at a particular situation we should surrender or we should not surrender. Now we will discuss surrender in day-to-day life. Have you ever noticed that whenever someone gives you work, you get angry, you try to resist it. Your mind gets disturbed and inner peace is agitated. You don't want to do work, but even then some work or the other keep coming and fill up your day. You don't feel at peace. Now how to tackle this peacefully? Here you can apply surrender. If you surrender to work, then the energy wasted in resisting it or dissipating it, anger, irritation can now be utilized and your peace is not lost. You were having tea on bed and inadvertently it fell on the bed. Your reaction would be you will shout at your wife who gave you bed tea, will immediately pull down the bed sheet on floor and will lift the mattresses to see if it has reached till the wooden ply of the bed. Take up some tissue or dirty cloth and try to wipe out simultaneously, shouting at family members and hurling abuses. In case you are in surrender mode, then the reaction will be changed to response. You will immediately pull down the bedsheet on floor, wipe out the spilled tea with dirty cloth or tissue paper, take out the mattresses and put under sun to dry after cleaning it with water. Clean the bed and put the bed sheet in the washing machine for wash. There will be no anger, irritation, shouting, hurling, abuses, etc. When you choose to surrender in day-to-day life, then the work which seemed like mountain becomes small because due to surrender you are not fighting with others. There is a harmony between you and others. internal turmoil of not to work versus work is not there. The internal resistance to work is missing. Now you work for work's sake. Tasks are completed peacefully, mind is not operating in I mode, there is no irritation or anger. You do not feel restless, weak, and energyless. Energy which you would have wasted in resistance to work is saved. Your positive vibes attract people around you. You look cheerful and healthy. This not only keeps you at peace, but also the people around you. When you bring this positivity home, then your family members also feel good and they love you and try to take care of you. There is one more type of surrender in life, and that is to surrender your will. The day you surrender your will, God's will take over. Now you merge your will with God's will. Whatever you get, you consider it the will of God. You start feeling the divine grace on you. When you practice such kind of surrender, then you become like a saint. The divine now starts guiding you. Your nature becomes like child of God. You feel peaceful and energetic. There is jest in life and satisfaction. You no more feel agitated internally. Faith is created in Almighty that whatever He does will be right. Whichever way He makes us to live, we will live. We are no more I but He. This kind of surrender is like devotion. Your life is not your life but His life. Like a kite in sky, wherever God will pull the strings, He will fly there. Me and mine becomes you and yours. When this kind of surrender comes in your life, then your mind operates in eternal mode. Reactions are changed to responses. Now it is not your life but His life. You get a glimpse of divine purpose. Divine support you at every step. You live in Ananda. Ananda means above happy and sorrow. Sorrow and happiness does not affect you. You become selfless. There are many saints in India who got salvation by walking on the path of surrender. Surrender to God. The more is the surrender, more is the peace, more is the purification of mind. Meeting with the God happens when there is a complete surrender. Complete surrender happens when there is no I. To reach at this level requires tremendous strength, courage, and above all, pull or call of the Almighty. Grace of divine can only help in this regard.